Have you ever done anything that you wish you did not do? Let's talk about it. All right, and it's so funny because maybe I have some regrets. Maybe I do. I do, all right? Maybe I said something to someone that was true, but I wish I didn't say it, right? Maybe I shouldn't have said it, or maybe I should have said it, and you get whatever outcome that you get because you told the truth, but now I have regrets. I hurt somebody with the truth, and now their hurt is them, you know, and they make me feel like I hurt them. Well, I do regret that. I don't like to feel like that. But this is how I'm gonna deal with it. This is how I'm gonna, hang on, I got it, right? I'm going to forgive myself, okay? I'm gonna forgive myself. I am not going to live in the feeling of regret that was created through a past situation that at this time, the words have already flown out my mouth. The person has already stated and felt hurt. And I'm not your friend anymore, right? I'm not your friend. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Well, if they are so tender, if that's what's going on, that's okay. And I cannot take back what I said because I did tell the truth. The truth is good. It will set you free. And the truth can set you free so much that you have less friends, okay? So you're free. The first thing I'm gonna do for myself is to forgive myself. Jeffrey, I forgive you. Jeffrey forgives you. I forgive myself. When you have some regretful moments, things that you cannot undo, cannot be taken back, your first move, well, besides running the scene and what you could have said and should have said in your head over and over and over again, besides doing that, after doing that, because that's just a natural thing that's gonna happen, you're gonna have to sit with yourself and you say, hey man, or hey woman, that came out, that happened. It's probably not gonna be okay in that way, but other things will be okay, and you know what? You're forgiven. Because when you don't forgive yourself, you kind of stay stuck in that moment, in that scene. And it's almost like you have an anchor weighing you down because you haven't forgiven yourself. Because you stay stuck in that moment. And you know, it was just words and people can talk. I mean, why shouldn't you talk? And you should say the truth. Tell the truth, it's okay. But if someone cannot handle the truth and cannot take the truth, your truth, even though we have to realize that sometimes the things that we think are true could be wrong. What we think is right could be wrong. Please be open-minded enough to accept that everyone has a perspective. And everyone's perspective is not your perspective. And because of that, you have to be open-minded for people to just be who they are, how they are, respect their decisions, but now you're left with you. I'm left with me. And I'm saying, it's okay. Maybe you shouldn't have said that, but maybe you should have. I am going to forgive myself. And in my forgiveness, I've now released myself to do more great things. So the next thing you can do after your forgiveness of yourself is take a lesson. How did that work out for you? Now, you cannot keep doing the same wrong thing, true or not true, and getting the same terrible results. You cannot keep doing that because now you're just a train wreck. Now you are, I don't know, you're not nice. Now you're not a nice person. Being honest all the time and just crushing hearts everywhere. Don't do it. You can't do it. You shouldn't do it. It's not social. It's terrible for relationships. But what did you learn from the truth? What did you learn from your past event that's going to make future events better. So you want to take it as data. It's just information. This is what happened. This is how it reacted. And then that scene might come up again. It might happen again. And then hopefully you have the wherewithal to know where you are and just be like, oh, okay, not going to do the same thing. Now, be honest, but sometimes you could just hold your honesty. You could keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody everything that you're thinking, keeping in mind that you might be thinking the wrong thing. You might be. But then again, they might ask. Don't lie. Let them know. Let them know and be ready to let them go if it's a horrible, dark truth. So then that you've forgiven yourself and you've taken the information as data, now what you can do for yourself is realize that that's not you. You are not your past. You are the combination, the culmination of your life's experiences, what your mom told you, what your dad told you, what your friends told you, what you found out by experience, what you've learned through life. But that is still not you. All it does is it shapes your filters as to how you see the world. And if you are open-minded enough, if you are growth mindset enough, which just means that you are willing to change, to adapt, in that adaptation and in that change, you can say to yourself, which is a fact, you could say this: I am not my past. My past does not make me. Although it may shape what you think or what you see, if you're seeing something that you don't want to see and you're taking a shape that you don't want it to be, well, then you can say, you know what? That past is something that I'm going to have to put on a shelf. And then you're going to figure out a way how to move on from your past. You are not your past. The one thing that is really real is now, this instant, this moment. This is real. Your moment is real. And after I said all the things that I just said, that is now the past, and it is no longer there. So a great thing to do when you have regret is to focus on the present. And when you're focusing on the present, what you want to do is create a healthier, happier future. Visualization, affirmations, things that'll make you feel better. Go relax. Go do something that's fun for you. Get yourself unstuck from the past. Put yourself in the present with nothing anchoring you from back there that was not a good back there. And in your present moment, all you got to do is meditate, visualize. Make it so that you know for yourself that the past is not really real anymore. The moment is the only thing that's really happening. And in order to make my future better and at a higher level, I'm going to have to maximize on the moment. And here's one more thing. You could try it. I mean, it might not work. I don't know, okay? You could say you're sorry. You could apologize. Try it, you know? I mean, if you hurt someone's feelings and you did something way wrong, maybe you didn't do anything wrong. Maybe you just told the truth. You can apologize. You could go back to that person and try to get back into their good graces. Hopefully they won't keep cursing you out or something like that. But you could try to make amends. You could try to mend the situation by, now I'm not saying go back on your words, because if you spoke the truth, you spoke your truth, and they should be able to accept that truth from you if they're truly your friend. But if they're not a friend, it's okay. And as you go back and try to fix it and they are absolutely not hearing anything, well then, guess what? You found out that they were not really your friend. And it's okay. Because now they freed you up from someone that was never really your friend in the first place, which is fine. Do what you gotta do, because happiness, happiness for some people is something that they're seeking all the time and they don't find it sometimes. We cannot live in regret and expect happiness. So dealing with whatever's going on from whatever you did, I did, whatever you did, whatever's going on, you have to remember that that's the past. We're in the present. The future is still not written yet, and you are with pen in hand writing the future. That's really all I want to say about that. Thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and please leave a beautiful comment in the comment section below. Talk to you later.